Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing cranberry sauce. Here are our ingredients. We have our 12 ounces of fresh cranberries washed. We have half a cup of water, orange peel, pinch of salt, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 oranges squeezed, and a 3/4 cup of sugar. So let's begin. Now to begin, we are going to combine our sugar, orange juice, and water. And we're going to go ahead and turn this on over medium heat, and we're going to let that simmer. And we're just going to combine it first. All right, so we're just going to stir to combine. Now you want to let that sugar kind of melt a little into the liquid ingredients. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add the fresh cranberries. Make sure you do pick through them to make sure that some of them might be a little squishy or going bad already, so you want to pull those out. Okay. Now we're going to add our pinch of salt. There we go. We're going to add our cinnamon stick and our orange peel. There we go. Now for the orange peel, all I do is I get a grater and a peeler actually, and I just peel a piece of it before I squeeze the orange juice. It makes it easier. All right, now we're going to bring this to a simmer over medium heat, and you do have to stir this frequently. Okay, and you're going to cook it for about 10 minutes. There we go. All right, so I just went ahead and combined it a little more. And now we're just gonna simmer that. So we're gonna continue cooking this for about 10 minutes or until most of the cranberries have popped. You can leave a handful if you like. It makes it look a little more festive, and you know, you see the raw, whole cranberry in there. Either way, however you prefer it, just go ahead and do it how you like it. One side note about cranberries, when you're doing cranberry sauce, do not leave it unattended. It will burn and your cranberry sauce will be ruined. It takes pretty much about 10 minutes. So, you just want to keep an eye on it. As you can see, this is what they start looking like when they start popping. And you just keep combining and keep stirring. Oh, and that smell of that cinnamon and that orange is so delightful. Makes your whole house start smelling like the holidays. This is a great dish for Thanksgiving. If you make turkey also on Christmas or ham, this is great as your little, sweet on the side with your meal. All right, so we're gonna keep cooking that. We still have a few more minutes. Now, as it starts getting towards closer to the end of your 10-minute mark, you can start, you kind of smash them down a little bit because they're pretty much all very soft and tender at this point. And just keep going like that. And when you first shut it off, it may look like it's not jello-y like, but what you need to do is just let it sit for 30 minutes and it's going to turn into that nice cranberry sauce that we all know and love. And as you can see, it gets nice and thick, and now it's starting to boil a bit. Oh my goodness, that smell is intoxicating here. All right. So you can also, you get a masher or a fork and, you know, smash the cranberries a little, but you really don't have to. I like to have a couple of whole cranberries in there. It makes it look a little more festive, and just it tastes good too. Here we go. All right, so I passed the 10 minutes, just making sure that they all pop and are all tender. There you go. And I did lower the heat a little. All right. See, now if you take a look at that. Okay. Now this will, like I said, you let it sit for half an hour and it'll turn into that jam. That beautiful cranberry sauce we all know and love. Okay, so this is ready now. So you can see, look, it like covers my spoon and everything. That's when you know your sauce is ready as well. And there we go, look at that. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and let this sit for half an hour. Okay, so here we have it. Ooh, look at that, it's so yummy. It's still warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it into my container. And I'm gonna let it rest for 30 minutes. If you can make this up to 3 days ahead and it still be beautifully and fresh and delicious. This is one of those things that you can prep before your meal, way before your meal. And it's probably best to anyways, at least the day before or 2 days before. So that way it gets nice and cold. That way it gives it time to cool down and all the flavors will blend together beautifully. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you go ahead and try and make this lovely, delicious cranberry sauce. And don't forget to subscribe, and happy holidays. And always remember, always made with love.